From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, I'm Kylie Conway, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 for Thursday, March 23rd. Some on and off showers are likely for your Thursday, possibly a gusty thunderstorm as well. Heavier rain moves in later this evening. There is a flood watch posted for most counties south of I-70. This is where a Storm Track 8 team is expecting 2 to 4 inches of rain from tonight into Saturday morning. High temps today, this is the good news, 62 degrees. We will drop a little bit throughout the afternoon with a low of 43, again, when that heavy rain will move in. And today, a vigil for an Eaton teenager now missing for a week. People plan to gather tonight to pray for Scotty Morris. Eaton police and other agencies have used dogs, drones, boats, and volunteers to search for him. Police say he was last seen Thursday night on Indiana Avenue in Eaton. Tonight's vigil starts at 7 at Grace and Mercy Church. An 18-year-old in Lafayette is accused of threatening a student. It happened at McCutcheon High School earlier this month. The sheriff's department says a student at the school got a text showing someone aiming a gun at what looked like the student's car, then later got a threatening phone call. The student alerted a school resource officer. Authorities booked Trevor Schumann into jail yesterday. The preliminary charge is intimidation with a deadly weapon. And this morning, state police announced the arrest of the Knox County coroner. This is in southern Indiana. Troopers arrested Karen Donovan last night on drug charges. This morning, she is said to be out of jail on bond. The investigation began last April after someone reported misconduct. Police say detectives searched Donovan's home in Vincennes last night and found meth and fentanyl. Donovan is now charged with official misconduct and possession of meth and a controlled substance. Another Indiana gender-based bill is moving closer to law. The State Senate Education Committee modified and approved it yesterday. The measure would require teachers to notify parents and get permission when a student wants to use pronouns that do not correspond with their birth gender. The committee added a requirement saying the notification must happen within 5 days. Another change would let teachers refuse to use a child's preferred pronouns based on the teacher's religious beliefs. From iTeam 8, the state reports a sharp drop in abortions. The State Department of Health says the number of procedures fell nearly 50% in 1 year. Abortions are still legal in Indiana. The courts have paused enforcement of the state's new ban. Although they are available here, the program manager of All Options Pregnancy Center in Bloomington says women are going to other states to get abortions.
If someone can get to Illinois, that's just a more attractive option for them because Illinois has fewer restrictions. It's often less expensive.
Marchbank tells iTeam8 donations to the pregnancy center and abortions funded through it are up roughly 400% from a year ago. A new settlement will likely end a local fair housing lawsuit. The settlement compensates customers of Rainbow Realty. The Fair Housing Center of Central Indiana sued the company in 2017. It accused Rainbow Realty of predatory practices, buying nearly 1,000 empty and dilapidated houses in Marion County, then inflating sales prices by up to 500%. As part of the settlement, Rainbow Realty does not admit doing anything wrong. The settlement will go forward if a federal court approves it. A hearing is set for May. In Your Vote 2023, mayoral candidate and state representative Robin Shackelford wants to rebuild IMPD, restore trust in the community, and secure families. Shackelford revealed her public safety plan yesterday. In it, she wants to restore the public safety director position. She's also calling for body cam video from police shootings and excessive force cases to be released within 48 hours. She also wants ghost guns banned. Shackelford says more needs to be done to protect families, especially children.
We have ineffective leadership, and we've had it for the past 8 years. It's time. Joe must go. Our city is in a crisis, and unless we do something right now, the next tragedy might be knocking at your door.
Shackelford is looking to unseat fellow Democrat and incumbent mayor Joe Hogsett. Primary elections are May 2nd. Falling fuel prices may cheapen your electricity bill this summer. AES and Duke Energy are asking the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission for rate reductions. If AES's request is approved, a customer's average monthly bill would drop 16.5%, or about $23. The new rate would go into effect this June. Duke's request would lower average monthly bills to $26 per month starting in April. In a statement, Citizens Energy Group says, while we've done our best to insulate our customers against large changes in their bills this season, we're also now seeing a stabilization of natural gas costs, and we will pass along any savings we realize back to the customers. Police say they found a body of a male not far from a vehicle that's connected to the suspected school shooter in Colorado. Police did not release an age or name. Police say 17-year-old Austin Lyle fired a gun at two administrators at a Denver high school yesterday. It happened during Lyle's daily security search to get into school. Police say one of the victims is in serious condition but stable, and another is in critical condition. This is not the first incident of gun violence at East High School this year. CNN reports last month a 16-year-old student was shot inside a parked car near the school. That teen died. East High is closed for the rest of the week. The district superintendent promises 2 armed officers will be on campus for the rest of the school year. A tornado shreds rooftops and more in Southern California. One funnel was spotted in Montebello, right next to LA. It spun up a lot of debris. This was yesterday morning. The National Weather Service says wind speeds reached 110 miles per hour. Authorities report 1 injury in the storm. The CEO of TikTok is set to testify before a U.S. congressional committee over whether the app should be banned. Shuzi Chu's testimony comes amid increasing pressure from U.S. officials who say they're concerned about data security and user safety. According to Chu's prepared remarks, he plans to tell lawmakers the company prioritizes young users' safety. He also plans to deny allegations that the app is a national security risk. Chu's testimony is scheduled for 10 this morning. Noblesville High School is planning a major expansion. The school district announced the plans yesterday. The project includes more than 100,000 square feet of new classroom space, labs for the construction program, performing arts spaces, a maker space, and a second student cafe. School leaders say it will cost $39 million. The school board is scheduled to vote on the project this summer. If it goes forward, the district says the work should be complete by August of 2025. Today, the Indianapolis Zoo's annual Exuberance kicks off. There are special musical guests, activities, and snacks at the pavilion. There will be special photo ops, up-close animal encounters, and more. It runs through April 16th, with the special activities running from noon to 4 Thursday through Sunday. A new study reveals what Gen Z thinks about Indianapolis. We first told you about the study yesterday on Daybreak. Several local organizations took part in a panel discussion for Next Gen Indy at IUPUI before releasing the study's results. Researchers surveyed 500 people living in Indiana between 18 and 26 years old. Gen Z gave high ratings for Indianapolis museums, sports venues, and walkability. They also said adding a river walk along the White River, urban adventure experiences, and an amusement park would make Indianapolis a more attractive place to live. And to business headlines, the Federal Reserve's key rate is now at its highest level in 15 years. The Fed raised interest rates by a quarter point yesterday, despite concerns that higher borrowing rates could worsen recent bank failures. The move extends a year-long fight against high inflation. The Securities and Exchange Commission charged Lindsay Lohan, Jake Paul, and several other celebrities with failing to disclose that they were paid to promote crypto. The celebrities agreed to pay $400,000, including fines, and return what they were paid for the promotion. Lohan was paid $10,000 to promote Tronix tokens offered by Justin Sun's company Tron. Verizon has rolled out a free video conferencing service. Up to 25 attendees are allowed in meetings, and no credit cards are required to sign up for the free version. A growing number of fast food and convenience stores are hoping to cash in on the rise of EVs by letting customers charge their cars while they grab food and drinks. Most recently, 7-Eleven launched an EV fast charging network called 7Charge in Florida, Texas, Colorado, and California. Global beef exports have hit an all-time record for volume and value, adding more value to U.S. beef cattle and providing markets products not currently used in this country. The booming beef exports are happening even as the cattle herd is smaller and tightening supplies. Freshpet and Petco Health are launching a subscription meal program for dogs. The companies will produce and deliver customized subscription meal plans to pet owners in more than a dozen states before expanding the partnership nationwide later this year. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway. Online at wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.